Okay, so part two to the video, making healthy choices, because I felt like there was so much more information that I could give you. All right, what is obesity? Like, what is obesity? Obesity is determined by body mass index, your BMI, which estimates the amount of body fat based on height and weight. So like 18.5 to 24.9 would be a healthy BMI. 25 to 29.9 would be an overweight BMI. 30 plus is obese. My BMI before surgery, and oh wow, I just realized I'm down to the overweight. I'm no longer considered obese, but I'm still overweight. But my BMI was 36 or 37 pre-surgery. And then based off the fact that I'm 5'3", that put me at like being morbidly obese for my height. There are a lot of websites you can go to, or you can go to your doctor and ask them to do your body mass fat index or whatever, body mass index. So when you are obese, you are at risk for type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, cancer, and it's always death. And all those other things lead to death if they're not monitored and taken care of. Most people would say just diet and exercise and lifestyle modification, but some people need a little extra help. So you have weight loss surgery. So now some of the ways to determine if weight loss surgery is good for you are to look at your body mass index. Is your BMI higher than 40? And if your BMI is lower than 40, but between like 35 to 39, the overweight range, you are more at risk for getting a disease that could lead to obesity. You are more at risk of leading to obesity, so which puts you more at risk for acid reflux, cancer, diabetes, fatty liver disease, gout, heart disease, high blood pressure, hypertension, which is high blood pressure, high cholesterol, hypothyroidism, obstructive sleep apnea, osteoarthritis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, pseudotumor cerebri, urinary stress incontinence. Okay, now that whole list, I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, hypothyroidism, high blood pressure, borderline diabetic, and that's it. But that's still a lot on that list. But these were some of my reasons for having the surgery. Some people, depending on your insurance, may make you lose weight prior to surgery. I had to lose 7 pounds because of my BMI. With TRICARE, if your BMI was lower than mine, you had to lose 5 pounds. So it's not a lot. What else? You should be exercising within 6 weeks of surgery. You should be exercising for at least 30 minutes every day. You should do cardio. You should do aerobics, you should do anything that'll increase your heart rate, like brisk walking, jogging, swimming. If you can swim, I can't swim. You should also begin strength and resistance training, like body weight exercises and stretching. It's important to find activities that you enjoy when you exercise, because that's going to motivate you to want to exercise more and keep doing it. Like, I enjoy doing a spin class. I enjoy water aerobics. So I look forward to, I really look forward to going to spin class and pushing myself on that bike. And I think my end result is what I look forward to. It's like, oh, by the time my husband get home, oh, I am going to be like so right. He loves me the way I am, but I am going to be so right. And I think that motivates me more than anything. Other than that, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And the more you enjoy it and the more you do it, you'll start to eventually enjoy it a whole lot more when you start to see the progress, when you start to be able to tell, okay, I'm losing. Oh, this shirt is too big, or these pants don't fit. Oh, I need a belt. You'll start to enjoy it a lot more. And I also cannot stress staying away from carbonated drinks and stuff like that. They tell you not to drink out of straw for the same reason, but that's up to you. I can drink out of a straw, and I don't have gas after anything. It's just a simple fact of I'm not going out to a restaurant and putting my mouth on no dang on cup. Not doing that. And when I'm doing spin aerobics, I don't have time to sit there in between and twist the top off to drink some water. I have to actually sit there and I take my water bottle with the straw and just pop it up, take a sip, sit it back in the cup holder, get back and doing what I'm doing. But you have to remember your water intake is important. Drink low-fat milk, drink sugar-free Kool-Aid mixes, Crystal Light, stuff like that, NutraSweet, hot tea or coffee sweetened with a sugar substitute, preferably decaffeinated coffee, Diet Snapple, Diet Lifting, Brisk iced tea. You can have stuff like that too. What I want to stress the most, and this video is going to be a lot shorter than the first one because I gave a lot of information in the first one. What I want to stress the most is please make sure you have a support system. Oh my gosh. Please. And I don't care. These chicks could be your best friend in the whole wide world, but if they're not supportive, that don't mean that they're not your friend, but they may feel like you don't even want a friend who will be like, you don't need the surgery. I don't see why you're getting the surgery. You don't need the surgery. You don't even want that, and that doesn't mean they're not your friend. You just need somebody at this time in your life who is going to just be extremely supportive. Examples of a good support person are someone who is willing to make the commitment and to be available for you. Someone who listens and doesn't judge you. Someone who is present before, during, and after surgery. Someone whom you feel comfortable communicating your needs and your feelings with. Someone you will not feel embarrassed to help you take care of yourself, if you need it after surgery. Someone who is positive about the surgery, which goes back to me saying this person can be your friend, but if they're always like, you don't need this surgery, you can just exercise, don't mean that they're not your friends. They're just not supporting your decision to have the surgery. Someone who will be a motivator. Someone's going to be like, let's go, let's get it. You can do this. Let's walk, let's go. Someone who can attend the meetings with you. Someone who is knowledgeable about the surgery. Someone who facilitates changes and accepts the changes in you. A lot of these will end up, if you're married or have a boyfriend, a lot of these will end up being your spouse. I didn't have anybody to attend the meeting with me because, you guys know, my husband's deployed. My family lives in Georgia. We moved here because he's in the military. And so the meeting, and my friend that I have here would always say stuff like, you don't need the surgery. Me and my husband trying to figure out why you were having this surgery. Or a lot of times, if she watches this, I love you still. I wanted to go and be able to listen, and because this is something that was about me, that was dealing with me, and I didn't want to be distracted or brought into something dealing with her when I was trying to do something that was dealing with me. Does that make sense? I don't know if that sounds selfish, but it's for this reason. It was just really important to me to do this, So I was my own motivation. But have a good support person if you decide to have this surgery, if you decide the surgery is for you. And like I said, a lot of times that ends up being your spouse. And if you don't feel like people are going to be positive about it, do like I did. Don't tell nobody. Keep it to yourself. Nobody has to know. Everybody could just see the end results and be like, man, she lost weight. And or tell people as you become comfortable, with what you're doing. So I think that's it. That's it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, whatever, just hit me on my Facebook, hit me down in the comment section. All my information will be in the description box. And until next time, guys and gals, I will talk to you later. Yeah, bye.